Welcome to this series where we are playing survival mode in No Man's Sky. In the last part we made quite a big step because we completed the kind of main mission. In fact, it's gone now, and we've now got this mission called New Beginnings, because what we did is we traveled to a new galaxy, something that I always like to do because having to travel all the way to the center of the Euclid galaxy is just such a big pain. But the consequence of doing that is that my Sentinel ship took a little bit of a bashing, and I think that's probably an understatement. So what I did is I've switched to the roamer. I kind of confused myself by saying that I couldn't repair the harmonic brain, and I'd like to say a big thank you to Snafu, who pointed out that I should have repair kits. And the ironic thing is that I do have repair kits, but of course, to be able to use the repair kits, what you've got to do is have them actually in your suit inventory, because when you swap ships, those repair kits disappear. So what we can do is come here, and I think we can come here, and I think we can apply a repair kit to that, and that actually fixes the harmonic brain. Now obviously we got a lot of other stuff to repair here, so I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment. But the other thing I am going to do is I've got a similar problem with this Sentinel backup. I've actually renamed the ships so I can actually summon them in a little bit easier, because I think if this one, why have I got a hole here? I must have been excavating something, and I can't remember. It's this. Actually, this is just needs radiant shards. I thought this one had a damaged. Oh no, this needs a crystallized heart. That's it, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, oops, we need a little bit of radiation protection as well. Where is it? Shove that in there, actually. That will, oh no, it's radiation protection, sorry. Radiant shards, we can just pick up 7 from here. Or 3, we'll take 6, and then what we'll do is, where's the ship gone? We'll then repair this, and then we'll apply a repair kit to that. What that means is this ship is now fully repaired. So I've got both my Sentinel ships up and running and operational. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll put these in the starship like that. Now I think there's one other repair I need to do, but because one of these actually needed a Gravitino ball. I can't remember if it is actually, yeah, it's this this technology here to repair my what was that? So that's repaired there. Something flashed up saying emerald needed, but I'm not exactly sure where that came from. That's fully repaired. That's now fully repaired. Obviously my ship is, I just want to check this one. I will get round to repairing this ship, but I don't really want to do it in this part, because what I really would like to do is actually get the Atlas path finished. So yeah, we've got emerald. We're going to need all sorts of stuff here. What we do need for the other ship is the emerald drive, because what I would like to do is work on getting the emerald drive installed in this ship, so that this ship would also, we got a cadmium drive, so we can go to a red system and start working our way up the various bits and pieces. So we can get a cadmium drive, we get a cadmium drive, we can get emerald. So that's a secondary target at the moment, though. What do we need to do? Sorry, I want to do the Atlas path, but we're going to try and do it this way. I don't want to go to the current system. Actually, I think for the fun of it, let's just warp to the other galaxy. We should be able to call in the anomaly and ask Polo for a Atlas station, Because I don't think you've got to be in the Euclid galaxy to actually complete the Atlas path. I mean, there are missions where you've got to be in the Euclid galaxy, whether you like it or not, because that's where they've been triggered. But what we'll do is we'll get out into space. Of course, this is all a nice brand new pristine galaxy, because I don't think we've actually explored this yet. Let me just see. Discoveries. Oh no, we've got one planet here which I put down on. So we'll come in here, we'll just bring in the anomaly. So we'll go and ask Polar. I'm not sure what this mission expects us to do. It says visit old friends on the station. Visit your old friends. We'll do that as well while we're at it. We'll start with these old friends to see if we can get some nanites. Well, we got another 75. Oh. I might come back and give him a Gravitino ball later on. And the odds are he probably won't ask for it. Anyway, we'll just go and talk to some old friends first. I think this just winds up one of the missions. It is first, it's last. Welcome regardless, entity traveler. It's always welcome to aboard there. Try to tell Nada about Atlas. If you have something to tell me, traveler entity, and Nada chooses not to hear, you are welcome aboard our home. Leave Nada in peace. Okay. And we'll talk to Spade. You have spoken to Nada. Tell about new things. Tell Polo the truth. Do not speak friend. Nada tells me it's first and it is last. That's how it goes. Some things I do not want to discover. Okay. Ask about Atlas Station coordinates. And it sends me the coordinates of an Atlas Station in my Starship computer. I don't think I need anything else here. We got that. We got an underwater protection module. We got that as well. We got an exosuit upgrade unit. I don't think I need anything from here at the moment. I mean, we got a few odds and ends like the warp hyperdrive, but I don't really have that much in the way of nanites at the moment. We got these formulas which we could do, but no, I'm not feeling it really. The other thing is, one thing I haven't checked is the ship research, because I think it's time to think about getting some of all this finished. Got the emergency warp engine, not like that. I like the Starship launch thing. I think that would be useful to have on this ship. Or any ship, actually. We've got the ablative armor. I mean, the infra knife accelerator could be nice on the ship as well. We've got all the suit stuff. Research. No, we still got a few things here. I must admit, that trade rocket, do any of you guys actually use this trade rocket? I've never really found much use for it. And of course, we don't really need these because we've already got all the relevant protection. An oxygen rerouter. A breathing emergency allows the to resurface the seat convention. I think this is just an ultimate survival thing. We got these airburst engines, but again, I'm kind of fully tricked out with those. I know I can get the suit upgrade. I suppose I could do it just for the fun of it. Actually, I think what I might do is 207,000 is a bit expensive, though. I'd rather look for drop pods, to be honest. Let's have a look at the multi-tool guy as well. The cloaking device is nice. Plasma launcher. We've got a scatter blaster. We've got the optical drill. See, I think this is one of the contradictions in the game now, that because you pick up a lot of this tech as you go along, you don't actually need to unlock it all. Because, well, I suppose you do if you want to put it into other multi-tools, but at the moment we're okay. So, and I don't really want to blow all my nanites. So, yeah, and of course we got might as well for the complete set. I mean, I've got the exocraft guy back at the base, so, but if you really want to push forward, you can kind of get the drives here. In fact, I'm just going to cheat a little bit. We're going to get that Humboldt drive high-powered sonar. I know you can get it for free when you do the aquatic mission. I really wish Hello Games would fix this bit here. Yeah, radar amplifier plus 100%. Wow, that would be quite nice. But then again, you don't do that much underwater anyway. Oh well. So I think what we're going to do now is go and find the Atlas station. It's probably going to send us to another system. Oh, another thing I want to start doing is some of these missions. And I just want to look here. Yeah, we got these missions here. And the other thing also is probably when the weekend comes, I might start doing the community missions if I've got time. The big problem I've got at the moment is time. I've got so many things to do, and of course, this time of the year, I don't know, life seems to get very busy for me. Although that seems to be becoming almost the standard now. Right, let's see if we can find the Atlas station. Oh, it went back to breathe. Okay, because we've got limited warp drive, haven't we, on this ship? Okay, we're going to have to do it in 2 steps. We're really going to need to bump the warp drive on this. In fact, what I wouldn't mind doing is getting a solar ship. I mean, solar ships have some of the best warp capability in the game. Monitors report file registry fragmented it. What to do? Run diagnostics. A view frame. What on earth is going on? Raw memory readout addresses blocks of lightning. I've no recollection of accessing the interface, pinpointing the error. Ship alert. Analyze block 0. What on earth is going on now? No errors found in block 0. Block 1. And what on earth is going on? Block 2. Activate quarantine. Activate firewall. Analyzing. Okay, quarantine. Address quarantine. Am I being hacked? Okay. Terminate process. Administer privileges required. Enter administer privilege. View activity log. Hijack script. Okay, prior. Short audio clip plays for my speech ship communicator. Voice cadence suggests the speech does not have any language I recognize. Warning, emergency override. I've got absolutely no idea what's going on. Here's whatever Undead proposes taking over the ship has finally been removed, given up. My ship computer has isolated the injected autopilot target. We could ignore it or fly to them manually. When suspicious data originated. I've got a feeling that this has got something to do. Now what's going on? They left us because it's duty bound to follow them. I know where it will end. If you receive this message, follow my coordinates and secure a site in the site in case I don't make it back, please. Input coordinates. A starship processes the coordinates of the stranger's message. The transmission has decayed over time and the location appears to be valid. Oh, we've got Dreams of the Deep. Yeah. Dreams of the Deep has a habit of resetting. I don't know. It's actually on this planet, so we could actually do Dreams of the Deep. We can come back to here. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure whether that is the consequence of us coming to a new galaxy or whether the mission just resets when every so often when you go to another planet. But I think that's to overcome the problems which players have had in the past with Mission of the Deep. I mean, we will get round to it, but I want to tidy up some of the other odds and ends that we've got. So I think we've got there. I just want to check the state of the warp drive. Yeah, we've got a few warp cells, but we're probably going to need to get some more because, of course, we don't have the efficiency of the Sentinel ship. I am going to go and check the mission guy. Yeah, I don't want that. I want the anomaly. We're going to... Oh, not the Atlas path. Sorry, not the anomaly. What am I on about? But we will pick up some missions where... Because I'll take a photo of a Marsh world. Yeah, well... what I will do is we'll sell off that little bits and pieces. Sell the Corvex casing. Chromatic metal. I mean, I could stock up on chromatic metal. In fact, I think I will, because we're going to need that to repair. And I'm actually going to buy the gold as well. And the platinum. That was too good an opportunity to pass up. Because something tells me we're going to need those for ship repairs, so... okay. I do really like the way this ship kind of hovers, as opposed to having actually proper landing gear. We will talk to this guy, I think, and see what the sales gate has got offered to trade. I think maybe it's time to think maybe a little bit about recruiting a squadron as well, but now I'll be completely upfront. I've always had a few issues with the squadron mechanic, because like most games, that whenever the AI's acting as your ally, what can happen is they don't support you, they just get in the way. So sometimes you're better off doing it yourself. And probably about the worst game for that is Crusader Kings 2 and 3. Fighting with allies is a bit of a nightmare. I know it's got nothing to do with No Man's Sky, but I have been kind of looking a lot more at Crusader Kings 3 because I'm kind of thinking about playing it again. But and I think that's probably a good segue into saying that I'm kind of having a little bit of a review at the moment of what I want on the channel. That doesn't mean I'm going to cancel any of the existing series, but I feel I want to do something new. And of course, one thing that's going to come out in the next 2 days is Mana Lords. And if any of you guys got an opinion on that, feel free to chuck it in the comments, because I am seriously considering doing a Mana Lords series. It won't be replacing any of the current series. I'm just going to have to try and find a way to kind of weave it into the current schedule. Anyway, we're just going to go here to the Atlas path, and we're going to pick up the words while we're at it as well. I think we're just the Atlas word for clarity. I think I will double back and come here. Oh yeah, somebody also posted a comment about the melee jump and about learning it, and to be honest, I keep trying to learn it, but then I forget about it. The reason for that is I'm one of life's amblers, and I drive my wife crazy about this. When we go out and we got to go somewhere, she's normally going up the road about 90 miles an hour to get where she wants to go to, and I'm the one kind of just wandering along, looking at what's going on around me, looking in shop windows and just because one thing I do like it doing is what you call people watching. I just love watching people dealing with their surroundings and how people kind of act. And when I've got time, one of my favourite pastimes is actually just sitting in a kind of cafe, watching people around it, especially in shopping malls and things like that. I know it sounds a bit odd, but I'm not a person for rushing about. It's just not in my nature. Anyway, I've gone completely off track while I've been wandering around collecting all these words. When we will get to the kind of the Atlas station and see what comes, just see if we can get all the rest. We're getting quite a few words here, actually. We got a couple more to do. We've got Atlas word for wonder. Wonder, why? Right, let's just go and talk to Atlas. We can get one of these. And we'll see what we got. Do not turn away. I know it's inescapable truth and despair. The final interface is revealed. Atlas beckons. I am elated, terrified, and broken. I've come this very far. I wish to obey. I am not hold the power of creation. It will be in chains. Obey the Magellan milestone. I am gifted power. I'm enslaved to the imitation of life. Oh, wow. Okay, we got another one to do. I thought we had finished Heart of the Sun. Well, I'm glad I bought the gold. I doubt if he won't talk to us, so we're gonna have to find another one now. Oh wow, I thought that was the last one. It says Atlas Seed Chamber off planet. Okay. It says locate the final. Okay, we're gonna have to jump to another system. I just want to get this out of the way. Then, of course, we can start work on all the various other missions, like the deep. I think there's a whole series of submissions around. And of course, another thing I'd like to do is get some, get a freighter. I think that's long overdue, but I don't want any old freighter. So we might have to be a little bit fussy. Anyway, we're just going to tag this space station, and then we will be on our way to the final destination. Jump out. Back in. Oh, that's another thing we got to do is a derelict freighter. There's just so many different things to be done in No Man's Sky. And when you think I think I'm over 30 hours into this series, and we still only just barely scratched the surface. True, I'm not playing at ultra kind of efficiency. Like I've already said, it's not my nature. I get there when I get there is probably the best way to describe it. So we're just going to go into here. Atlas interface discovered. Of course, this one doesn't. Of course, this one doesn't seem to have any words on it. Captured nano knowledge gained. Because this one, what we've got to do is walk right to the end now. And what we've got to do is put this into the seed chamber, I think. Now, I have had problems with this in the past. Whisper the seed's name. I think we just got to work our way around it. The spirit of the englobed shade belongs here. Whisper the seed's name. We just got to work our way around this. The plinth resonates with my knowledge of the seed. The nonosphered orb comes in here. I think these are all the different orbs we've made, but one of the problems when the game first came out is that you ended up with your inventory chock-a-block with Atlas seeds. I think what Hello Games did is they combined them all into one, so technically we've been carrying them all around throughout this process, but they have not been clogging up our inventory. You can say like the Dawn's End there, see. So we need to go round and just collect these up. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, is these. You can see here, I think one of these in here is called the Dawn's End. There it is. So what Hello Games did is they kind of combined them all into one. And we just got to go round and just wait and fill them in. So we've got this state phase, whisper the seed's name. And we'll do the next one. Whisper the seed's name. And what we should get is the last one. So I have had problems with this in the past. And then I think what we got to do is put the final one in the center. Clarity, truth. I stand at the interface of the Atlas. I stand at the forge of worlds. This is how it showed me. This is how the Atlas shared the nature of life. It's working in its minds. I never required prayer. It never required worship. All it asked of me, all it ever wanted, it was just input. I was just a user. I can feel the seeds, their hidden knowledge gravitating towards their interface's core. The void meant to be filled. Nothing yearns for a soul. If I do this, the star will be born. If I do this, I will become more than I ever thought possible. Birth a new star. Okay, let's go birth a new star. There's nothing then, and there is everything. I see a star blaze into life within the void, and the spread of life and planets and creatures to give it meaning. For a moment I am as the Atlas. For a moment I am the creator of worlds. The fabric of time and space reveals to me black holes swarming from system to system. The Atlas screams. Okay. Coward's way out. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Atlas Eternal. Okay, so we've got to get back into the space station. I'm sure the starship has got tritium. Yeah, it has got tritium. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Alright, we're going to get into the ship. Okay, this is present one of your discoveries to the Atlas locate another Atlas space. Let's just have a quick look. I followed the Atlas across the galaxy, tracing links between each interface, each seed. Infinite stars. Find an Atlas interface and present a wonder. Wonders are the record of your discoveries and can be found in the catalogue. Okay, so I think what we got to do really now is this becomes an ongoing mission where we present things and we get rewards, I think. If any of you guys know different, feel free to chuck it in the video and in the comments. But I don't really... It says here, new beginnings. A new galaxy awaits. Space anomaly. Yep. Purchase technology patent. Right, so we kind of got that there. We've got they who returned. Investigate the hijack source. We got that mission there. I think the next thing I would like to do is get the upgrade for the warp drive on this ship. what we're going to need is we need to install the Emerald drive, which means we need wiring looms, and we need first thing we got to do is go to the space station, because we're going to need the what we call it, we're going to need some wiring looms. So we're just going to get into the space station. Can we squeeze through there? Oh yeah. Well, we kind of half flew through the infrastructure. Now we can... What do we get from... We can get 2 wiring looms from this deconstructing the cadmium drive. Alright, get out of that. We'll go and buy some wiring looms. I'll go and grab them. I think I will buy 4, but we will scrap the drives as we go through. And again, we'll just see if we can pick up some quick win missions from the Corvaxy guy here. Just get that. Get the set. Yeah, we'll just stack those missions. And what we got to do now is go to a red system. What is that planet in front of us? Why are you? It's a contaminated planet. Really do need to kind of backtrack a little bit with these planets and do some searches. Viridescent planet. Okay. Right. We're gonna need a red system. Okay, it says water, so we're gonna go there. So here we are. We're in a planet, 5 planets uncharted. And of course we got no... It says Atlas interface discovered. Right, we've got a tropical planet. That would probably be a good shot. It says it's not swarming with hostile sentinels or anything like... Oh, God. What have we got now? What on earth is this? I've got absolutely no idea what this is. It's almost like it's a freighter shell, but I'm not seeing any landing points on it. I've got no way to talk to it. Okay, I've got no idea what that is. Actually, we've got a cactus planet now. Pyrite Actually, we're going to go for that one, actually. It seems to be a bit closer. And we're just put down on the barren planet. So here we are. What we're going to do now is just fly across the surface and see if we can find a cadmium deposit. I mean, cadmium deposits can be a little bit... about to say cadmium deposits can be a little bit tricky, but not necessarily. That's what we're looking for. Just land. Now we are going to need to be a little bit careful with the takeoff fuel. Okay, we've got some really weirdo creatures here. We're certainly going to scan all the creatures. Hello. There's the cadmium. Just going to Dig out all you. Right, we're just about to pick up what's little's left. And what that should do is allow us to install the cadmium drive. And that means we can remove emerald drive, sorry, not cadmium drive. Remove you. Looks like we've actually run out of warp fuel. So we've now got our emerald drive, which means we can now go to the next one. What we are going to need is some warp fuel. We've got all these things here. I don't really want to go through making all those star shields. Just make a backup warp fuel. Right. I think actually what we're going to do is seem to be a little bit lower on supplies than I thought. So I think we're going to spend a little bit of time exploring the planet here. Got some pyrite over there. How am I off for pyrite at the moment? I think some of this stuff can go in the starship to give me space. So just shove you in the starship because we don't really need it at the moment. Actually, we got an exosuit upgrade here as well. I think I'm going to fire that. Why is it telling me that? Okay, inventory full. Obviously, it doesn't want that unless we've got to be in the ship. Let's have a look round and see what we've got round here. We've got some birds there. Right, I just want to check with the ship. Where is it? That's 100%. Yeah, I mean we got an auto charger on this ship, so that's good. We got all this stuff which needs to be done as well. I think we're going to go exploring a little bit. Then again, maybe not. We've got salt deposit, pyrite deposit. We've got buried cache over there. Yeah, I think just for the rest of this video, we're just going to do a bit of general exploration. Actually, how many creatures are on this planet? Oh, we only need one more. Well, okay, let me just back to there. What we're looking for, another rare flying creature. Oh, I think it's definitely going to be worth just exploring this planet to see if we can pick up that final creature. It is rare. Actually, is there any additional information? Because sometimes it will tell you. Sometimes it will tell you where it actually is. Anyway, let me just. Yeah, we're just going to spend some time on here. We're going to kind of run between the caches. And see how we go. Yeah, I've got plenty of dioxide. So off we go. And we're just going to go look. Oh. I hate those guys. They hide in the bushes. But we're going to remove him on principle. Oh, what we got? We can also scan everything else in sight as well while we're at it. So we can make some money. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. I can hear you. Oops. The other thing I would really like, if possible, is to find some buried technology as well. Actually, there's not that much here, actually. We got a pyrite deposit there. We'll just use that as a target. And we'll just keep walking. Okay. Welcome back. I found this cave. I think what I might do is got a drone hanging around. We're just gonna. Okay. Yeah, I can see you. The game was telling me that there was a pyrite deposit here, but it seems to have disappeared. I just want to pick up a little bit of cobalt because I think it'd be useful possibly to recharge my iron batteries a little bit. Let me just see. Yeah, we can craft some more. Get it up back up to 40. Yeah, we've got plenty of ferrite dust, so actually we'll keep going for the moment. Get it up to 45. Salt deposit. It did say that there was a cadmium deposit around here as well. I say the pyrite salt deposit. This is a cadmium deposit in that direction. Skip over the crevasse. And over this one. I must admit, I do like the kind of ability to boost. Maybe one day I will try and get back into the melee run thing, because the advantage of having that melee is the fact that if you get into trouble, you can run away from the sentinels a lot quicker. So maybe I should actually learn how to use it. I'm just going to pick up this cadmium as well. The idea is to give me enough so that if we get another ship that we want to kind of scale up or we need to do repairs, we've got a lot of stuff to be. We have plenty of cadmium. I mean, it's not hard to find, but it can be a real pain sometimes having to come to these planets just to mine it up. The same with emerald, so it pays to kind of have a bit of a stockpile. I was about to say on my freighter, because that's where I would normally like to stockpile it, so you can just summon the freighter in. But of course, we don't have a freighter at the moment. But having a stockpile in our base would be equally kind of advantageous. I'm not. It's quite disappointing actually. I was hoping for. Oh, well, we got a buried. What we call it here. Well, go away. What's there? Well, pick up the glowing materials. Okay, the mate. Well, top that up. Yes, I know you're there. I'm not. I've been scanning for the final creature, but it is being very elusive at the moment. There's a salt deposit in that direction. We don't really need salt, but I suppose if we're here, we might as well kind of take advantage. Right, what we're going to do is head towards the salt deposit there, because we can mine up some salt, turn it into chlorine, and just make a bit of cash from it. Seeing we've got nothing else to do at the moment, so we're just going to pick up the salt, destroy a bit of the terrain at the same time. That's a little bit just there and there. And what we can do straight away is exosuits. Pick up the salt. Ammonia. Oh, we convert, put that in there. Start turning that into chlorine. We'll open this up and see what we got. Right, we've got a geodesite and an erythrocyte. And the erythrocyte would be quite a good income. I mean, we've got 300,000 units there from the get-go. So buried mineral formations can be quite useful. Kind of send a scan out and see what's going on. Alright, we've got another buried cache over there. So we're just going to run between buried caches. I don't know if we've got any more salt. Let me just... chlorine. Got a little bit of salt left. Right, let's pick up this buried cache. Got rocks. Right, we've got another buried cache in front of us there. What did we get? I think I'm just going to analyze one of these. Right, that's going to give us nanites. I think what we'll do is we'll just keep analysing these for nanites, I think. Because I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping to find some buried technology. But it's not. It's got a pyrite deposit there. So we'll go for the buried cache and then I'll pick up some pyrite as well. We've got a suspicious scanner module. What happened to the pyrite? It's just over there. So we got a suspicious scanner module. I mean, I think we're okay with scanners. I suppose we might be able to fit another one on, but we'll just take a quick look at it and see. That's 3,200. That's 7,000. That's 7,000. That's 8,000. I think we're just going to dismantle that, I think. Yeah, I mean, it was interesting, but I don't think it was as good as what I already got. Let's have a look round for the missing creature. No. Oops. Just fell off the... Right, so I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to go and find the mine up the pyrite, and I think that will be it for this part. Actually, I think so. We're just going to mine up the pyrite. I think that's probably enough. Let's top up the. Here again. There's some condensed carbon over there. I wouldn't mind that. The reason for that is that... Oh, go away, brony guy. Is the fact that all that ship repairing in the last part really drained away a lot of my resources. We've got a buried cache down there. We'll go and pick him up. Yeah, I do need to replenish some of my basic resources now. Grab you. Right, we've got some rusty jets. Probably dismantle that. Got some gold. Oh, we got some. Right. Wait. Did I get him? Yep. So that should be. So that should be all the planet creatures on the planet. We've only got 1,000 nanites because it's only 4. We can upload everything else. That gives us 274 nanites. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, I think we're going to finish upgrading the warp drive and then maybe move on to one of the other submissions so that we can keep going. Although I think going forward now, we'll probably spend more and more time in the new galaxy than we will in the Euclid galaxy. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.